Morning, morning, morning. It is February 8th, 2019. It's Friday, 05:15. Had to adjust the camera there. Police officers parked back off into a dark portion of the parking lot there. I was just kind of looking at it. Anyway, currently 17 degrees. We're going to have a low of 8 today and a high of, you know what, I forgot what the high was. It's going to be below 20. No, I'm sorry. High's going to be 22. That's what it is. Anyway, going to be chilly. Right now it is really, cold. Everything kind of just froze right up. Had a little trouble getting the car doors open. Was able to actually make it. So, anyway. Oh, well, something going on over in the east side. Police everywhere. Don't know what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing. So, but they're just all over the place. So anyway, AOC, Ocasio-Cortez. You got to be wondering if New York realizes that currently they are the laughing stock of the country. I know that they've got this little, apparently, since people were elected to, they've got this little pot of people who were just the right number in New York to elect this bartender to Congress, and that's fine. People elect whoever they want to elect. But I'm wondering if they realize who they put in there. I think she's coming through now with this wanting the government to take over every aspect of your life, every aspect of business, your housing, your work, your health care, your wealth, your retirement, how you raise your kids, all this kind of stuff. Now, that they've tried this socialism over several centuries. Venezuela is one of the biggest, most recent examples of the failure of that. But they keep the left keeps wanting to water it down to this democratic socialism. There's no such thing as democratic socialism. You are either socialist or you're not. If the government's taking over private aspects of your life, that's socialism. And the more that you let government, the more government's allowed to do it, the more they'll do it. I'm kind of curious about. She should have received her first, at least her first, maybe second, congressional paycheck. And I'm just wondering how much of that she shared with her constituents back in New York. I'm going to venture that it probably wasn't a whole lot. But if I were one of her constituents in New York, I'd be demanding some of her paycheck. By golly. Socialism. You earned it, now give it to me. But anyway, we all know what that's about. To me, this is a big smudge on New York. But New York's full of big smudges lately, so maybe that's what maybe New York is trying to win the Asshole of the Country award for this year. That's the only thing I can guess. Maybe try to take that away from California or something. Or maybe this country is destined to have an asshole on each end. I don't know. But it is what it is. I saw where California has won another step in becoming separate states. I understand that there's a movement in upstate New York to do the same thing. I wish them success. Of course, liberals will fight that tooth and nail because they know that happens. They know that if that happens, there will never be an opportunity for them to hold power again, because we will have conservative new states, new conservative electorals, and so that's how that'll work. So they're going to fight it tooth and nail. Really don't know what else to say. We made some really good. My wife's got this meal planner app on her phone. If you've been seeing anything on my YouTube or my Facebook channel, we post the results of what we cooked periodically. Last night we had something really good. It was apple and cheddar grilled cheese with made from scratch tomato soup. And you had an option on tomato soup to make it kind of chunkier or smooth, smooth, blended, that kind of stuff. We opted to take ours a little chunky, and boy, it was delicious, absolutely delicious. Quite filling too. But anyway, so we're trying some new recipes and new stuff. Buying stuff we've never really bought before, like toasted sesame seed oil and whatnot. We've never had to buy toasted sesame seed oil before, but it's got an interesting flavor to it. We're using it. I think it's the first time we ever cooked with coconut oil, which comes out kind of solid. In a solid form, you got to melt it down in the pan. It's got a really good flavor to it. But it's got a low smoke point, so you got to be careful on that. It will start smoking pretty easily. So snow flurries are happening a little bit. I see snow blowing across the road. The streets seem to be, the highways at least, seem to be in good shape. I don't see any slick spots, so you're probably good for a commute today. Just bundle up because the wind chill is going to kill you. Make sure you wrap your face up. You don't want any exposed skin out there for any length of time. So that's about all I got to say today. I know these things are getting boring, and I apologize for it, but you know what? You can stop watching anytime you like, I suppose. That's what's going on at this time in this place.